Hello again, music fans. I am back here for another music collection update. Here with some classic rock, some progressive rock, and some power metal. Okay, so very varied stuff. Let's start with some super classic, rock. That would be the latest from Sir Paul McCartney here, called McCartney 3. He had back in the 70s released two solo albums, one simply called McCartney, the other called McCartney 2. He has, of course, made several others since then, and also with Wings, but this one is called McCartney 3. All right, so he plays all the instruments here on this album, composes all the music, sings all the songs. So it is truly a solo project, and they are all very personal songs. It is done by an artist that no longer needs to put out albums or anything. He can just do whatever he wants, and if he wants to put out an album, then so be it. It's a very interesting listen, right? With his own brand of composing. I've always liked Paul McCartney. I think he was the most accessible of all the Beatles. His music was the one that was easier to listen to, and it's also very interesting, very dynamic. Okay, let's go on here now to the progressive rock with the full discography of Liquid Tension Experiment, which are 3 albums. And this band, here we go. I'm actually listening to the first one right now in my stereo. Is comprised of basically it's an instrumental Dream Theater, because it has John Petrucci, guitarist of Dream Theater, Mike Portnoy, a drummer of Dream Theater, and Jordan Rudess, who was at one time a keyboardist in Dream Theater. Okay, so this is the first one, all instrumental music, all instrumental prog, and it has a very stream of consciousness feel to it, a very improvisational feel to it, without being boring. Let's just say it, without being boring. There's a lot of instrumental wankery going on without question, right? And there's even a song here that's 28 minutes long, which is the last song. It's called 3 Minute Warning, even though it lasts a lot more than 3 minutes. And that song is completely improvised, and they did it in one take. It is at the end, so if you don't want to listen to it, that's cool. But the rest of the album is also very good. That is followed up with Liquid Tension Experiment 2, and there you have those members, on the album cover. This one came out. These came out very close to each other. This one in, well, I'll put the years, of course, in the bottom. This one came out in 1999, Liquid Tension Experiment 2. Much more cohesive, Still a lot of rambling, but much more cohesive in the songwriting, and very exciting to listen to, I found. Like I said, not boring at all. And their latest, which just came out this year, I believe, yes, Liquid Tension Experiment 3. You'll kind of see a similarity here in the album covers. Okay, Liquid Tension Experiment 3, and this is the best one. I love it. The first one, hypersonic, incredible, beating the odds. Everything here is just great prog rock. Yes, long songs. Yes, complex structures, but never boring, not for once. Very exciting to listen to. I actually have not heard disc 2, which is Night at the Improv, right there. Which, is it a live album? I don't know. All right. Here we have the band also listening to this one, right there. As I said, Tony Levin, John Petrucci, Mike Portnoy, and Jordan Rudess. Tony Levin on bass. All right, so they have put out 3 albums, and these are the 3. There we go. I bought them all at once, because the online vendor that I buy from had them. I figured I better get while the getting's good. Okay, now for some power metal. Here we have Stratovarius, The Chosen Ones, which is a compilation, an early compilation of their best of. Okay, it's a remastered. There you go. I absolutely detest the cover. I hate cartoony covers. I really do. Though I've always loved their logo. Nice. Okay, so in fact, I was kind of asking myself, why do I want to buy this if I already have a Stratovarius compilation here, the best of Stratovarius? Why do I need another compilation? Because I was checking the track listing on both of these, and in fact, only a couple of songs repeat. So all of this is songs I don't have here. Here, this is a great compilation, by the way. This one has 16 songs of the best of their early material. Now for some more power metal. Here we have Visions of Atlantis. This band has put out several albums. This is not their latest nor their first. This is one of the middle albums right there. In fact, when they had another singer different from, they have dual vocals. They have a male-female vocals, and the female singer that they have now is different from the one that is included here. Visions of Atlantis, symphonic power metal, very good. Even though the best is yet to come for this band, because I believe their later albums are much better. And now for a very, very popular power metal, symphonic metal band. I am talking about the latest from EPICA, right here, and it is Omega. It took me a while to get into this one, but get into it, I did. It's a very, very good. Okay. Also a band that has the dual vocals with the male-female vocals, though unlike Visions of Atlantis and also Nightwish, where there is the male and female vocals, the male vocals are not growls. Here there's a lot of growling, which kind of put me off a bit. I think it didn't really, and I still think this, it doesn't really mix that well with the very beautiful and quasi-operatic vocals of Simone Simon, who is the beautiful lead singer of EPICA. Let's see if we can find a picture here of this lady. Yes, here she is. But overall, a great album. This is also a 2-disc set, not a double album, just a 2-disc set, with the second album being a bonus disc. All right, and it has some acoustic tracks, and also the last track, number 4, El Código Vital, which means the vital code, has some Spanish language singing, and also the song itself is rearranged to be kind of have like a Latin rhythm, which is kind of odd, but at the same time interesting. All right, I've never actually heard that on a metal album before. But like I said, that's the bonus disc. It's not part of the album per se. So the album itself is just one disc. The rest are just the bonus stuff that you can take or leave as you wish. I'm really getting into Epica. I had previously only had this album, which is Design Your Universe, which, by the way, is also a 2-disc set, with the second one being an acoustic disc. All right. Well, that is it for this update. Not much, but some very interesting stuff. I hadn't posted this video because I really wanted to listen to the albums first before I make the video. And those Liquid Tension Experiment albums, they do take there's a lot to digest, as there is here with the Epica one. All right, but I really enjoyed all of these albums. That's it for this update. Thank you very much for watching. Keep rocking.